Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to this evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya, and wishing you all a very happy International Yoga Day as well. As we gather at the close of this meaningful week, we take a gentle pause to honor the theme that we have been reflecting and contemplating on together, which is designing destiny. Each day this week has offered us new insights, not just about fate or choice, but about our relationship with the divine, with our inner world, and with the way we show up in our life. Destiny is no longer something external, waiting to be fulfilled. It is now something alive within us, unfolding through every choice we make in awareness. Integrating Swadhyaya into the daily routine through sadhana, reflection, and introspection, diary writing, and study of the Master's work. This simple invitation continues to guide us into deeper layers of living. With Swadhyaya, we begin to study not just texts but our tendencies. We witness our patterns and our motives and our turning points, and gradually we begin to respond to life from the heart and not from habit. To design destiny is to participate in the sacred architecture of our own becoming. It is to honor the truth that while the past may shape our tendencies, the future is shaped by the purity of our present efforts. Designing destiny in our path means becoming co authors of our evolution, shifting from being shaped by life to shaping life from within. Destiny is not a matter of chance or external arrangement. It is the outcome of our inner landscape. Through consistent abhyas, we change the texture of that inner world. But more than that, designing destiny calls for a profound honesty. Are we living by default or by design? Are our thoughts anchored in the clarity or are they clouded by old impressions? Every moment becomes an intersection between our inherited tendencies and our conscious choices. And as we move ahead in the session, you may feel inspired to invite others into the space as well. Perhaps someone in your life is quietly seeking something deeper, something more anchored. Therefore, an invitation to heartfulness master classes or BHED sessions could be the beginning of a profound journey for them. Dear sisters and brothers, we will now move towards our inspirational reading. We are revisiting once more the article How to Make the Most of Life by beloved Taji. Behavioral change is much easier for a person who has a goal in mind. For a basketball player in the US, the goal is to become an NBA player. For a cricketer in India, the goal is to join the national team. Their behavioral changes because they establish what we want in life. We all adjust our lifestyle to match the goals we aspire for. And the same is true for inner goals. A God oriented person wishes to realize the ultimate, while a scientific person wishes their consciousness to expand so that they can experience its full potential. People who become alcoholics or drug addicts are hardwired to certain habits, which means flexibility is lost. Even when they wish to change these habits, the heart and brain will not easily support that change. It requires interest and enthusiasm toward a better goal and the aspiration to achieve that goal. If they are feeling sad, some level of enthusiasm has to be there if they are not going to self medicate by drinking and smoking. Instead of criticizing, family members can try to give positive feedback. Yes, you can do it. You are brave. You are strong. I think it takes so many people, friends, and family members to help any of us change our habits. So, as far as good habits are concerned, parents can help by sowing the seeds in their children from the moment of conception. As the first embryonic cells divide rapidly, becoming billions of cells, they are constantly exposed to the way parents behave, the way the magnetic field changes, when parents are angry, having arguments, etc. These affect the inner structure, and if the child's structure becomes used to anger, it adapts accordingly. We can never change what is hard coded in our genetic structure, but we can bring about epigenetic changes and slowly help the genes to mutate. For example, children who practice brighter minds do a beautiful exercise that enhances coordination between the right brain and the left brain. Otherwise, we gradually lose the ability around the age of 15 when our creative abilities are compromised because of the procreative hormones that are released into our system. If a person lives in a rough neighborhood where they are always afraid to walk through the streets, how well would they sleep at night? They would adjust, even though they are afraid, but their brain cells would adapt to that external violent atmosphere. For contra, a person living in a peaceful environment will have brain cells adapted to a peaceful atmosphere where there is less effort required and therefore less entropy. For anything to remain stable, we need energy input. To maintain balance and stable behavior, effort is required. And why do we make efforts? Because we are interested in growth, goals, aspirations, and lifestyle changes are all connected with growth and evolution. How to go about this? Again, the answer is the heartfulness cleaning method that changes our behavior from the root, from the subconscious level. What it requires is practice. Other factors. Designing our destiny is one thing, but other factors also have an impact on us reaching our destination. For example, Lord Jesus Christ did not choose to be crucified. That was not his goal. Other people did that to him. And Lord Rama and Mother Sita did not aspire to go to the forest. Was it written in their destinies that they both suffered so much? No, because no less a person than Saptarishi Vashishta Muni gave the benediction for their marriage. He said, "This is the best couple, the best horoscope combination," and yet they suffered greatly. It was one of the King Dasharath's queens, Kekeyi, who caused their miseries. Was it the destiny of millions of Jewish people to be killed so mercilessly at the behest of Hitler? No. Destinies can be changed and manipulated by many factors: other human beings, circumstances, and the environment. So, while we do have an important part to play in our destiny, it's quite complex. Dear sisters and brothers, we will take a pause here from the reading and let us sit for a moment in silence, inviting the understanding of these words of wisdom to gently take a root in us. And as it is time, let us now come together to offer the universal prayer. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। May this universal prayer awakens love and unity and align us ever closer to our highest purpose. And as you prepare for the rest, take a few moments to reflect and offer your bedtime prayer. You may try asking yourself, where did I grow today, internally or in action? What did I learn about myself? And what part of today would I like to carry forward? And what can I leave behind? If you feel moved, you can also try writing a few lines in your diary. These daily reflections are not just notes, they are the footprints of your inner journey. With this week's theme coming to a close, a new one awaits us tomorrow. But the spirit of designing destiny will remain a subtle thread running through all our days. Let Swadhyaya continue to walk with you. Let each day be a canvas and each breath a stroke of sincerity. The life you design with love, courage, and remembrance is a gift, not only to yourself, but to the world. Thank you for your presence, your reflections this evening, dear sisters and brothers. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our evening session at 8:15 p.m. as we step into a new week and a new journey together. Until then, rest in stillness, reflect with love, and grow with grace. Wishing you all a very good night.